How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video, and in today's video we are going to be painting the Custodes. That's what we're going to do right off the bat. I wasn't able to live stream yesterday, but we're going to rectify that today by live streaming today. So I'm just currently getting everything set up. I want to try a different red. We'll do that contrast. Stormfield, and then I also have this I want to try out. Reikland Flashade. And then no oil. I think that's the current lineup that we're going to use. Wait, nope. Agate or shade, yep. This and this. And I think that's good in terms of the colors and everything that we're going to be using. But yeah, we're going to be live streaming for a bit today. I have a couple. I'm going to work on this model first, the Custodes, and then I will do Space Marine afterwards. Probably going to go until about 8 o'clock tonight. So that's the current plan at the moment. I'm not in a rush or anything, but I'm going to make sure I do this right, do it proper, and get everything done correctly. First and foremost, welcome. It's nice to see you all here again. If you're watching this now or watching this later on, however you choose to tune in to these videos, I appreciate you being in here. This is me. This channel is being used to, well, its primary use right now is to document my journey through painting miniatures. And currently, I have a lot of miniatures to work on. This is the current lineup. You really can't see all this, but all of this is Death Guard. You have 8 Space Marines, and then the rest of the Custodes. That's currently what we're working on, so we definitely have a lot of shit to do moving forward. I just finished putting together all the Terminators today, the Blightlord Terminators. So I'm going to probably work on one of those tomorrow or another Death Guard unit. Honestly, I have so much variety to choose from that it's I have an infinite amount pretty much to pick from at the moment. Oh, I forgot one of the colors. Mephiston Red. So yeah. But for today, we're going to work on one of the Golden Custodes, and then a Flushed Air. I have this technical Sterling Mud I haven't used before, so I'm going to test that out today as well to see how well it works. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to work, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to try and highlight, do some more edge highlighting with these oranges and this yellow today. So we're going to attempt this as well. See how well it comes out. Can't just be doing repetitive shit, you know. Gotta try new things. Basically what I'm going to do right off the bat, if you haven't watched this stream before, I'll just explain it a little bit. Basically what I did is I put the Custodes on its base and primed it with Retributor Gold. From there, I added a layer of Reikland Flashade to it, so it darkened them up a bit. From here, I'm going to add Storm Host Silver to the guy, and dry brush. Well, I need to get that out. 1 second. Oh, shit. Don't want to get them wet at all. I'm going to dry brush some of the Storm Host Silver on the Custodes. Um, and then anything that I want to go over later, I will go ahead and finish up with the um, the silver. And then at the end of everything, when I'm done, I'm going to move on to the reds with the cowl and the cloak, and then I will move to shading in that with the Agrat's Earth Shade, and then I will highlight it down with um, Wordbearer's Red, and I'm going to try this Blood Angels contrast to see how well that works. But yeah, we will get this going. I'm going to set this up to where you can see everything perfectly. Hopefully that works. But yeah, I am doing good. How are you? I just got off work about an hour ago and got my son fed, got made him dinner and whatnot, and basically just looking forward to doing this. But overall, I think I had a pretty good day. A nice easy day at work, which is always a good thing, you know. Yeah, we had all the snow come here last week. Um, so I drove through it on Friday last week, all the way up to Minnesota. Um, Thankfully, it's kind of passed, but I fucking hate the snow. I really do. But it's unfortunate that you've had a rough week. Hopefully, this weekend's better and you're able to relax a bit. Um, I know my weekend's going to be pretty swell. Oh, oh yeah, I can imagine. I lived in Florida for a couple years as a kid, and I think we had one instance when I was a kid that we had snow. Wasn't much, but it literally freaked everybody the fuck out. Um, um, I know, like, we've had all the cold. Today it was brutal. This morning I woke up and it was negative 20 outside. I went to work at 5 this morning and it was negative 35 with the wind chill. And all day today it's just been a constant in the negatives, you know. So for me it's been kind of, thankfully I dressed in like 4 layers of everything, so it wasn't too terrible, but still, I mean, my son had a 2 hour late start today because of it, you know. Um, So yeah, it was definitely not fun at all. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait to take him to school, but still wasn't fun. All right, I forgot a silver. Um, Lead belcher. Oh, teaching has just been overwhelming. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, um, for a while I thought I wanted to move back to Florida, but after visiting there on vacation, it's like I don't know if I can handle the heat anymore. I don't like the snow, but I mean, I think I've done it so many times, or I've been here for so long that it's like now in my fucking blood. So I handle it a lot easier. Um, compared to what I used to be able to handle it. But I still don't like it. Just because my profession as a truck driver, I'm kind of forced to drive in it constantly. So in that aspect, it's really not fun at all. But when it's just cold, it's not that big a deal for me. But I know over the next couple days, it's supposed to be still pretty brutal in the sense of this prevailing wind and cold front that's coming through us right now. But I know starting in like a week from now, it's supposed to get back up to 40s, which fuck, I could wear shorts to work in that just because of how consistent it's been in the negatives the last week. I haven't done a Custodes in over a week and a half. I don't remember exactly where I placed all the goddamn silver. Hmm. I don't think I really need to place the silver anywhere, to be honest. Oh wait, yeah, duh. I was active duty in the army. Um, I I wasn't in for that long. It was right out of well, I went to Job Corps, so right out of Job Corps, I went active duty, and I was a supply clerk. Um, I'm not sure if you know what that is, but basically, I ordered all the parts for the mechanics when they would take the vehicles out on missions, and I would go ahead and, like, if anything broke down, I would be required to send the order forms in and whatnot to request said parts to give to the mechanics. So when I first joined, they made it seem like, oh yeah, I'm going to be working in a warehouse. I'm going to be constantly moving around doing stuff, thinking I was going to be active because I wanted to do infantry when I first went in, but they didn't have that available. But after basic training and going to AIT, they still made it seem like, okay, this is what it's gonna be like. But the moment I get shipped to my first duty station, nope, I get stuck behind a fucking desk for 8 to 10 hours every day, literally doing nothing. And I spent a year doing that. And I only spent a year in the military just because I got to the point to where I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I can't sit behind this desk doing repetitive shit all day, every day. So just get me out. Just please, just get me out on something. And thankfully, I got a general under honorable discharge, but it, I don't know. I mean, I wanted to do 20 years in the military, but I got stuck with the 1 year. So I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse in disguise, but I don't know. Well, I mean, it made me meet my ex, and then which in turn gave birth to my son. So I guess it all worked out in the end. Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the lightest silver on this. Probably a little bit too much details, but it's I've already explained this on my YouTube channel, so it's not that big a deal to me to talk about it. Um, but yeah, I was only in from 2013 till, well, no, it was the beginning of 2012. I went through basic training and then I got out in like February of 2014. So not too terribly long, to be honest. A little over a year. But I made this YouTube channel like maybe about 6 months into my first duty station in Utah, and I called it Universal Veteran. And since then, I've kept it just because it's more nostalgic than anything that I can really think of for a channel name. Um, I'm just kind of playing with these colors at the moment. I kind of want to do a little bit different or do things differently with this Custodes. So at the moment, I'm just kind of playing around with what is available for me. I still feel like I'm going to do all of the colors relatively the same, minus the contrast. I'm going to add a little bit more depth to that with this Custodes on the red and see if I can come up with anything unique and different this time. So from another viewer that that comes in here occasionally, he gave me some pointers on this red cowl to try out. So I'm going to try and replicate it. Last time when he was telling me what I should do on here, just for some helpful tips, I was already mid applying what I've normally been doing, which is just a straight Mephiston red with word bearers red contrast, and then a Knoll oil as a shade. But I'm gonna try and use like an Agri's Earth shade next after this, and go over it again um, with the bases. I don't know. You'll see. We'll see how it turns out. If it doesn't work, I still have 3 other Custodes that I can just go back to what I was doing before. Definitely don't want these to get repetitive in any way. Oops, that's a little bit too much. What the fuck was that? Piece of hair or something. Um, so I think what I'm going to be doing going forward is I want to collect out of the 3 armies that I'm building: Custodes, Death Guard, and Flesh Tearers. The Space Marine army is probably the easiest in terms of acquisition of miniatures, just because of the sheer variety of them. Um, what isn't so easy to get my hands on are Custodes models. So I've already gotten pretty much every unit minus the main characters. I've gotten the sword, the shield captain, the sword champion. I still need to get Valerian, and I forgot her name. I already ordered the Captain General. That's coming probably this week at some point. But besides that, it's basically just the vehicles that I don't have, and like the Dreadnought and the Titan. But fuck, I would be lucky to even get my hands on those. I mean, even if I wanted to be accurate with it, like just the sheer cost of them on Amazon or on eBay is just really hard to justify, even if I was relatively, like, even if I had a lot more money than I currently do, it's still a lot. So I might just have to be satisfied with what's currently available to get. Um, I know for sure I want to get a Sisters of Silence for each one of these Custodes units, because I was always under the impression with the lore that every Custodes had their own accompanying Sisters of Silence. Maybe that was just a 30K thing, um, and not really relevant now in the 41st millennium, but I still would like to have them have at least one per Custodes. Um, and since I have, how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to need 20 Sisters of Silence. So 4 boxes. So I think in the future, I might start with one box and then just kind of work my way through them. Because I don't want to get 50 Custodes into this and be like, oh, well, unfortunately, I now have to paint 50 Sisters of Silence all at once because I'm a dumbass and completely forgot about, you know, I don't necessarily need that many, but I want to be lore accurate to an extent. Um, and because of that, I'm going to, yeah. I'm sure that once I get them, I'll be able to find a method towards painting them that won't be so repetitive. And even if it is repetitive, I'll master down a technique that allows me to paint them really quickly. Um, so I can just slap them on, get 1 or 2 done a night at some point. Whether or not that's realistic is another question entirely, but that's it for the Custodes wise. I will keep looking out for like the Telemon Dreadnought and the drop ship. I think I forgot what it was called, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to find them for a relatively cheap price just because of how rare they are. Um, but as for the Death Guard, I have a lot of variety to choose from. I have all of um, the Plague Marines that I can get, which I've already gotten a bunch. I still have a bunch of different like champions and like I got the Tallyman, and you have like I don't know. I've seen a bunch of different custom single pack units on Facebook and whatnot, or on eBay and Games Workshop. So, like in terms of the Death Guard, I have quite the variety. So for now, I'm just trying to collect them all. I want to have, as an example, the Plague Marines, the Terminators. So on the instructions themselves, they give you like 2 or 3 options. I'm assuming a lot of you know this already. So for me, I want to be able to paint and build each one of those options. So that requires me to get at least 2, because most of them are just one A and B, um, the design you get to choose from. So I need at least 2 of each one of the Death Guards, like the Blight Kings. No, the Nurglings are just their own thing. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna need at least 2 of each one of those to have me satisfied. And then you have all the like individual champions and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna hold off on getting all of those until I finish up with the Plague Marines and every variant that I can build with them. Um, and then as for the Space Marines, fuck, you got 1,000 options, all the way from the oldest variant in the 80s to 90s all the way up to the modern stuff that they've released recently. So I'm literally fucking years worth of Space Marines before I even come close to having each one. So in that aspect, I'm not really worried at all um, about um, not being able to collect them all. Um, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Agrit's Earthshade. Forgot about that. Um, So I'm going to first, I want to try this out. We're going to apply a little bit of word bearers red into the recesses here. Um, Continue with this cowl. But yeah, the Space Marines, I want to build all the ones that I have now. And as I go along throughout the years or months going forward, I want to switch up between Death Guard and Space Marines because those are going to be the two main things that I do. I don't want to start another faction. I just want to focus on these two and get them painted up to my liking, you know. Um, so we definitely have, even if I live stream every day and do this, there's definitely quite the amount I'm capable of building. And then another goal that I want to have, I want to get better at these bases because I'm really shit at them right now. And I'm going to have to follow a few YouTube videos. My son's upstairs yelling on his VR. Um, I need to find bet a better method um, of making these bases for each one of my units. I was considering going on like Etsy and buying pre-made bases from somebody, but I felt like that was a little bit lazy on my end or on my part. So I might just bite the bullet and go on YouTube and just learn a few techniques from a few YouTubers who or who focus on just base building, you know, base building, miniature bases building. Um, but yeah, and then after I've like gotten relatively, probably in the next month or two, I want to try and kit bash because buying all these sets, I'm ending up with a shit ton of extra bits. So because of that, I need to like figure out some kind of method of utilizing them. The only problem that I'm suffering from is for some reason GW refuses to give bodies and fucking primarily bodies. They refuse to give any of those in their fucking kits extra, but they will give you 14 additional heads or 10 extra fucking shoulder pieces, no problem. But they just will not give you any extra bodies. And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's just a part of the process or if they're just trying to screw us over. But I need to find a method of acquisitioning a bunch of body parts. Um, and because of that, my kit bashing is kind of on hold until I figure that out. Um, so hopefully over the next month or so, I can find somewhere besides eBay that just primarily sells bodies. But I feel like eBay is going to be my best friend in that aspect, unfortunately. But I'll let you guys know as I continue to do this. And maybe one day I will boot up a live stream and we can start kit bashing away. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I want to dabble in building tanks in the future too. Um, Dreadnoughts are a big thing that I want to do. It's so you can buy more kits. Yep. Um, Dreadnoughts are one aspect that I want to start doing, just because they're so fucking badass, but they're just very expensive for no reason. Oops, that's too much. Um, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Um, I think this is coming out really well. I just have to pretty much highlight all this at this point. Finishing up with the cowl at the moment. What the fuck? What is that? hair of some sort. Don't know where that came from, but there you have it. Um, so I've realized, well, I limit him to about an hour a day, or well, before in the past year. Um, but yes, to answer your question, yes, he's playing VR. Um, I'm slowly weeding him down on his technology use because before I met my girlfriend, I just didn't give a rat's ass, you know. Um, and I've noticed his study slipping because of that. So I've now set up a method to where he only gets one charge per night. I'm gonna move that down to half a charge, and then eventually, you know, like every couple days he'll be able to play, just so he can get out a little bit more. But it's more of a weeding that out um, of him is going to be the hard part because I'm addicted to technology as well. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing. So far, it's working really well, but who knows how that's going to go. I know, like, his phone use, I've removed that fucking from his life as much as I can to where it's only on the weekends for a short amount of time. But it's still like when he gets it, it's like, oh, just want to fucking scroll. And I'm just like, shouldn't be doing this at 9 years old. But yes, he's playing the VR. He's upstairs playing with his friends, and because he's very loud, he has a tendency of getting scared and screaming his head off. So, but I don't know what I was saying before this. Um, I'm not quite sure how much I like this Agrat's Earth shade, to be honest. It makes it looks more grimy, but it's funny too because he's such a hypocrite sometimes. Like he'll come up to me and say, "Oh yeah, I messed with this kid and I stole all of his gold," and then he seems so happy about it. But then like if when it happens to him in the game, he like screams his head off upstairs like it's the worst tragedy ever. And I'm just like, "Come on. I mean, you were just doing this to another kid like the other day. You cannot say that it's a crime against everything when it happens to you. Um, I'm gonna fucking clean this up because I do not like how this came out. This Agrat's Earthshade's a little bit much. Maybe I just added too much to it, but I'm not really liking it too much, to be honest. I'll put the Nuln oil on it though. Um, I guess we'll get these edges. I see people all the time on Instagram, like these fucking painters, man. They're so ridiculous in their ability to just bring these miniatures to life. And I've seen some amazing Custodes, and it's just like, wow, I want to recreate this so bad. I want to be at that level. I want to just like spend 60 hours on one miniature going over a spot 30 times because I want it to look perfect. But I don't understand how some of them do it. Like I tried using a two brush. Oh, let me turn this over a little bit. Sorry. I've tried to use a two brush on this before. I It don't work at all. I can't get it to work whatsoever. I've tried to use it, but it hasn't come out great at all, and I don't know what to do about it. But it's like when I watch a video of a person who says, "Oh yeah, I drew these intricate lines around the armor, around this cowl, and I drew these like crazy ass symbols, like covering the entire thing." It's like, "Oh, I used a level 2 brush, it's size 2," and I'm just like, "Ooh, that sounds interesting." Then I try it myself, and then this is what happens. I buy this brush, this Kalinske Sable brush, fucking I use it 2 times and I cannot fix this. I don't know how to get it. I'm about to just drop it into alcohol and just let it sit overnight. A 2 brush is the size of the brush, Megan. So the bristle length. So as you can see, this isn't. Oops. Oh, this is a 2. You can tell the difference. The 2's bigger and more capable. Um, but yeah, so it's frustrating. It really is. And I try my damnedest, but it just don't want to work. I need to get the white out. Corrects white. All right, and then do a little bit of this. Two drops of that, and then we can mix that up a bit. Put that away. All right. What brush was I using? I was using that one. Get all the red out. So I'm using this for the first time to see how well it works. I did a mixture of Corex white with the contrast medium. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but it seems a little light, to be honest. I mainly wanted to water this down just so I don't, especially with these jewels, I wanted to go over them with the blue without like covering them completely um, with the blue, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. I don't want to oversaturate it with the white because I'm not capable of distributing it properly in little amounts. So we're going to try this out and see how well it works. A few layers seems to be doing the trick, to be honest. Minus the brush strokes being a little bit heavier. So we can do one more layers on these jewels. There's so many damn jewels on these armor, on this guy's armor, that it's hard to remember every single one. Well, there's one under there, but you can't see it anyway. The head. Oh, there's one right there. I didn't even fucking see, even though it's staring at me right in the face. Good job, me. I also need to do these gauntlets too. Oh, yep, that one was staring at me right in the face too. All right, now let's water down this a bit. Just go, oop, that's a fucking hair. That was a little bit too much. This one's not really coming out the way that I was hoping. But it's okay. We fail. Um, so what else? What else to talk about? I really don't know, to be honest. I feel like I'm getting better at the Space Marines. The only problem that I think I'm going to struggle with is the. I might have to just rip these arms off. I'm not quite sure yet because I need to paint them better. Um, like the armor itself. I think the last one I did really fairly well, but it was still not quite as good as I would hope. Mm. All right, let's get out our highlighting and try and put a little bit of lightning on this. Damn fucking camera. Come on, stay. Is that good? Better? Maybe? Alright. I need a better light. Full brightness. And let's zoom this in for once. I want to try and have you guys see what I'm doing here. So basically I'm trying to create a lightning effect. Ooh, this is coming out really well. Hey, look at that. Now we just need to go over it. Oop, too much. Let's go over it like this. Okay, I need a little bit more. Better? I think it's pretty good. How am I gonna fucking hold this one? Hold up. Oh, she sent me a message. I heard it, Megan. Oh, the reason why I'm doing an extra one tonight is because I didn't do one yesterday. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Come on, you fucking bitch. I'm getting better with this, but fuck. Alright, not the greatest, but it works. Now I just need to go over it with a little bit of medium. I don't want to fucking make a mistake. I want to make sure that this is just a wash more than anything. There we go. All right. Get all this damn color out. I know I didn't really need this much, but let's zoom out again. You guys don't need to see me at full fucking tilt anymore. There we go. That was the effect I was looking for. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Just a little bit. Oop. So basically I'm just adding little. Little edge highlight to this. Alright. How's she look? Not half bad. Now I just need to add a little bit of dots to this. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Now I just need to a little bit of, we're gonna get these jewels looking nice and snazzy. Same way. Pretty much just edging these jewels around the circumference of it and leaving the lighter blue in the middle. And then after that, it creates like that glow effect almost. The only problem is this is fucking small, and I can barely see anything. So like these teeniest, tiniest jewels, I'm just kind of biffing it. Come on. Fucking coax the paint into it. Don't you want to be on the mini? God damn it. Just get in your hole. That one was a little bit too heavy-handed. This one's a little bit better. Yep, that one's better. I'll do this one. Alright. It's not the greatest. It's really not. Now we just add a pure white. On like little itty bitty dots. Yeah, it didn't really come out how I wanted it to. I'm still not the greatest when it comes to these jewels. I know exactly how to do it, but it's just a matter of like actually getting it done. Like I've watched the video countless times on how to do this properly, but I still suck ass at it. Alright, now we need to do the eyes. The fun part. I might need to fix him a little bit. Add a little bit more blue. Yep, I'm going to have to fix underneath the eyes with the silver. I don't need to add much. Alright. Now it's just silver edge highlight. Oh, no. Wrong. I need to do Wordbear's red on his fucking arms. I forgot about that. Um, so since nobody's really in here talking at the moment, I might put on some music in the background. Not for you guys. You're not going to be able to hear it. But I will definitely respond to anybody who comments in the chat, you know. I'm not just going to ignore you if I put music on. I was just letting you know that that's probably what I'm going to do. Put on a little Spotify and listen to some old school rap. while I do this, and I'll occasionally talk about what's going on and whatnot. But for the most part, I think well, no, wrong. I still need to do this cowl. I need to get this looking good. But, oops, I knocked over something. Spotify. Um, ooh, that was a good crack. Holy fuck. Hip, hop, hippie, hippity, hippity, hip, hip, hip. All right. Hey, how's it going, STR? Yep, perfect timing too, because I was just about to put my music on. But yeah, I am working on the Custodes right now, and then I'm going to be working on another flesh tear after I finish this guy up. I just wasn't able to do anything yesterday, so I wanted to do a little bit more tonight and make up for what I wasn't capable of doing yesterday. So I'm almost done with this guy. I'm gonna finish up with him and then start on the flesh tear. So I got quite the fun amount of painting tonight. But how's your Titan going? Have you managed to make any good progress on him? That was a hair. What the fuck? Where is this hair at? I'm gonna use a different brush. I can't. This one's not working for me at all. But yeah, I haven't touched one of the Custodes since last week, and I figured I might as well start finish them up, because I don't got many left. All right. I think I'm gonna call this one halfway, pretty much done. I would do more with the Guardian Spear, but it's already um, not black like it should be, and I'm not about to try and go over it with black. So yeah. Huh. Oh wow. Oh, so you finished building them all. Okay, so you have quite the selection built and ready to go. You definitely have quite a lot. to paint. I bet that's pretty exciting to be able to have that much available to you to work on. Yeah, I did pretty much the same thing over this weekend. I managed to put together the new blot um, Blight Kings. Um, and then today I finished putting together the Death Guard Terminators. So I have quite the selection as well in terms of stuff to build, or paint, sorry. It's just a matter of getting to it. Short work on it, but the trim is what. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I'm still trying to get better with the trimming as well. And I've noticed too that most of my time that I am spending doing these projects like the Space Marines, it's usually the fucking trim that takes forever to get done. But I don't really mind it, you know. Shame pile. Yeah, well, I would love to actually see it. uh, I actually opened up that Discord server. I haven't done anything with it, to be honest. I've just kind of uploaded what I've worked on at the moment. But I was going to say, if you were interested in seeing that, I posted in my community tab. I will find the link right now and send you one so you can show me what your pile shape looks like. Yeah, I when I was putting them together today, I was really it was really cool. Um, let's see. Um, um, how do I share a fucking link to this? Um, copy link. There we go. Yeah, I've just like I said, there's really not much on there. It's just me. I've just put all my pictures of all the stuff that I've done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this guy good for now because I gotta let this dry. So um, yeah, I gotta let this dry and then um, I will finish him up. But I'm going to start working on the next flesh tear. The only problem is I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to remove this. This is fucking on there pretty tight. At least we know the plastic glue works. Alright, I'm going to go prime this guy. Um, what color do I want with the mud? I will use those. Might as well. I'm going to go prime this guy, and I will be right back. Alright, that should be good. Now I just gotta let this dry before I continue working on it. Alright. Oh god. Now we just need to turn this around and bring out the paints I was using. Put a little black on here. The hide. I don't need much of it. Plush tears red for sure. Let's see. A little dropper there. I might need a bit more. I don't. I think that's it. I don't really need to add much more to that. But yeah. Oh shit. Oops. I still gotta let him dry for a minute. I don't know how long this mud takes to dry as well. Probably a little bit. I'm gonna sound like an idiot. What does WIP mean? I'm gonna have to Google it. Meaning work in progress. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll definitely be um, posting on there, um, and just adding a little bit more photos that of the stuff that I'm doing. I have plenty of work in progress. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Megan, I mean, if I paint for 3 weeks straight, that work in progress that I'm currently at, it's not going to be much of a work in progress. Um, it's going to be a lot smaller. What was I going to do with this? I was going to, let me look up a YouTube video real quick. What was this called? Stirland Mud. I'm watching a base tutorial while this stuff dries. Okay. Okay, so I can dry brush over this. Let's see. What do we got? Um, okay. So, pretty simple. Um, let's try some of these new dry that we have in here. Let's see. Let's try this. I guess we'll do a little bit of this. I don't really even need much. Sorry, let me go back to what you guys are saying. So, like 3 months slow is fast and fast is smooth. Yep. um, well, and I mean, it's not like, for me, it's like I don't need to spend 15 hours on one model. I don't even know what the hell I would do. Like to get this Custodes, like I don't know what I would do to do better at him. I could probably do more edge highlighting, but besides that, there's really not much extra that I could do. So it's like I feel like I'm going at a relatively easy speed. Ooh, wait, hold up. I'm gonna try this. Since I have, since I'm using this stuff, I'm going to try this purple dry Lucas Lilac and see what it looks like. Hmm, I need to wait. Yep, I need to wait. Let me get another new napkin out. Just a little bit impatient. It's okay. So yeah, we will start on this guy because we can. He's pretty much dry at this point. Um. So yeah, I'm still trying to find the best method in terms of like the ratio with this word um, uh, uh, Flesh Terror's red. Um, so far, it seems like two coats work really well, but that kind of just depends on how, like, I think it really depended on how much black I had over it. Let me water this down a little bit. Yeah, definitely needs another layer's worth. In the words of the rose, two thin coats. Yep. Well, and I did two thin coats last time, and I feel like it didn't go on properly. It felt like not enough. And I don't know why that was. I don't know if I just had it too black. I primed it too heavily. But it's something. I just don't know what. They're designed to be put on one thick coat, but really it's up to the user if it gets looking how you want. That's all that matters. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna see how it is with this one. Hmm. On my word bearers via airbrush, love the dark red it gives, and it looks great based off what I've seen of your others. I'm sure they. Well, I mean, if you think, maybe I'm just overly critical with mine, but I feel like the last two Flesh Terrors came out kind of poorly. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm overly critical of my own work. I just didn't like how the red came out. I mean, compared to like other photos I've seen where like their red is like almost perfect smooth, you know? It's like I'm trying to replicate that, but it's I don't know what I'm doing wrong to not get that level of fucking smoothness, you know? It's like even this, it just doesn't feel fucking like good. I mean, you see what I'm saying? 654. I don't know. What's it at? Check it and tell me the truth. Back out and go to the main menu. There you go. 22. All right, don't plug it in. Yeah. Here. For my base. Here. Ah, flex. There you go. All right. We're our own worst, but don't beat yourself up. If you strive, it will never get better finished than perfect. Just keep experimenting, and you'll find a way. Yeah, I'm sure I will too. I'm sure I'll find the correct method of doing this. What? I don't know, because there's not enough people watching me. Yeah. Well. Mhm. Yeah, like you said, I'm sure I'll find the best method for this and what I'm happy with. and kitties. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad it's coming out good. It's just I should have. I don't know. I I'm not gonna say I should have because I will just deal with it. But subassembly, as like I want to do it like when I'm painting, but like when I'm actually like putting it together, it just feels wrong to fucking leave it unfinished. So I have a tendency of just building it all up. Oops. I need a smaller brush now. I didn't mean to do that. A gray primer, or if you dare, a white primer. Um, um, yeah, it just feels like it's not coming out like as thickly as I would like, like we're, as in like if you were to use a bright red, like the Mephiston red on this, it's like the consistency is not like exactly the same. And it's like I'm trying to prevent brush strokes, but I don't know if it's just because of the black itself. It might be just because this is the black primer. So the next one, I will try it on with a white. Maybe I'll do like a zenithal white again. See how well that comes out, and if that works, then we know it's just too black to really capture everything that I'm trying to go for. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't even have a gray primer, so I would have to go out and get it. Or maybe I should like put Fiston Red down and then put the contrast over top of it. Or maybe a third coat is what's required. I don't know. I'm not sure. So two things. The primer is definition. Contrasts are designed to be translucent and take the prime color and it recommends the Waithbone color as a base color. Then you add. Ah, okay. Then that's why. That makes sense. Okay. I can do that next time. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I got Wraithbone's primer, so I can use that. And I'll just paint the stuff black that I need to paint black. Huh? No. No. No, you need to finish the spaghetti first. But yes, I will next Marine. I will do Wraithbone on him. It just means I have to add a little bit more red to this guy today. That's alright. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck this. I'm Spotify. Alright. Alright, that's a lot better. 3 coats is what's required. Alright. Let me. Now I need to fix the black parts, but I'm gonna work on this guy real quick. Which one's the black? Oh, black's right here. No, that's fine. Ugh. All right. Let's go back to the black because I need to fix this. Wait, wrong brush. Pretty much just covering up all of the stuff that I got that I accidentally hit. Ooh. All right. Now, silver. Oop. It's all right. Couldn't even fucking see anything. What I was doing. I keep forgetting the damn thing keeps moving. I'm just gonna paint this silver. time for yes. No. God. You know the answer to this, Sander. Um, we're going to attempt this dry brushing. But um oh, that's the medium. Nope. I don't need that. Hmm. I'm experimenting right now. All right, I'm trying to like create a plasma effect with this, but I don't know how well it's going to come out. All right. Let's see. Mm, I feel like I need a bit more than that. I need a. Basically, I'm trying to add a glow effect right now, and I'm slowly getting more and more intense with the light. Trying to, at least. Hmm. All right. Time to add the highlight. Oops. Add the highlights to the glow effect. Number two, right? Yep, I'm on number two. It's nice to see you, Chris. Did you just get off work? Or you just managed to get home? Ooh. Oh, no, no to the chook about the toe. Oh, come on, man. This is number two. I did this guy um, earlier. I'm still finishing him up, but I'm trying to perfect this fucking glow effect at the moment, and I wouldn't necessarily say I'm struggling, but it's a little complicated. I'm experimenting at the moment, trying to find the best way of doing this. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, at least they look cool. I mean, but I mean, I like their aesthetic, but I don't think I could ever build an army of them, you know? But that's just me. Alright, let's try. Alright, now we're going to do a mix of this to try and get the glow effect around his eyes. I just don't know how well this is going to work. Hold up. Oh, okay. I see what he did. 1 second, Megan. I'll look at that in a minute. Well, he has a space so yeah, right. It's funny too because I'm sure the um, Space Wolf, um, he's probably going to be. I feel like he's going to be the next Primarch that comes back. I can just see it. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? A pizza ship? Oh, the Orc Watchtower. That one looks cool. Yeah, well, yeah, I know it's not gonna be Sanguinius. That fucker's dead, deader than a doornail. Unless like you have like Mephiston and Dante, fucking all merge into like one being. Ah, all right, hold up. Damn it, this is a little hard. All right, fuck it. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Yeah, they have A and W here. They had one near me, but they closed that down a while ago. So, oh, yeah, I indulged a little too much on my food during the day, so I unfortunately can't eat anymore. Since I'm still trying to lose weight, um, yeah, I can't indulge anymore. I had too many snacks, sweet treats today. All right, I want to see what this looks like as a as an edge highlight. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I haven't had A&W in years, so I have no idea what a teen burger is, unfortunately. All right, I'm done with Spotify and their fucking ads. I did not pay for premium just for um mm, oh, okay. Yeah, it's quite possible that it's different. Um I'm not sure. Like I said, they closed the only one near me, so kind of shit out of luck when it comes to my ability to even try them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been under a weight loss journey for the last year, so my like intake of fast food, it really hasn't. It's only decreased with time. Um, when I do eat out, though, I usually get McDonald's just because that's what I'm used to getting, you know. Um, like I had KFC this last weekend, and that was the first time I had KFC in over 8 months, something like that. Very long time. I'm just edge highlighting now. Mm, that's a little too thick. Damn. Shit. It is Jimmy John's. Oh, you've tried that? I think I've had Jimmy John's once as well, and I'm not quite sure if I remember if I liked it or not. No, cat, no.
Here, give me the spray bottle.
Get.
Give me the spray bottle.
Damn, cat. Get down.
Give me the spray bottle. It's on the table.
I don't have the spray bottle.
No, it's on the table right there.
Oh.
Get it for me. Because it shoots far.
Well, for me, it's like I live in a small ass town, so it's like I'm kind of limited on my ability to get fast food unless I pick it up after work, you know. But with me losing weight and trying to get down to 200 pounds, it's like I really don't even have a desire to get stuff anymore. So my taste buds have lost their ability to determine Russian blue. Huh? What is that? Is that like another fast food place?
No, that's not. He's talking about the color.
No, he's just a tan cat. How's it going, STR? I'm just working on the edge right now, edge highlighting. No, 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 the cat's not a Russian blue. It's just a regular gray cat. Um, I don't know exactly what breed he is, but I picked him up from the animal shelter last Christmas, or not this last Christmas, but the year before that. Well, this is what I've gotten so far. I've tried to, I'm going to zoom in so you can see, but I've tried to get like a glow effect on his faceplate, kind of. How do I show you this? Wait, yeah, like that. So I've tried to like get a glow effect on it, kind of. I tried. I don't know how well it turned out, but breed is unknown. It was likely. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Is Bo trying to go poo? It was weird.
Well, they had a shit ton of gray cats at that time, so I assumed he was just part of the litter of some stray cat.
He's not stray. He was an outside cat.
Huh?
Imagine getting another cat.
Yeah, no.
No, so the cat can have best friend.
Yeah, I know that, but Megan would kill us
Why?
because no,
Two cats?
we wouldn't be moving up there if we got another cat. Yeah, it's just the damn thing won't stay off the counter. I would spray him, but not around my workstation. Ah,
What the flip? Ah!
what?
The portal!
Oh,
You okay?
yeah, my son just said that we should give him another cat so he can have best friend, but there's no way that would work. All right. Oh, I didn't realize you'd hear him. Ugh.
Yeah, this person was dumb.
Yeah, her dog is very, um, has a very high prey drive. So anytime the cat gets even close to him, he starts whining and wanting to eat him. So we're trying to expose them when she comes down here on the weekends or during the week sometime, but it's quite the struggle. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, get the mic on. We see this kid is here. I can hear it. No. No. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hello? Some people are talking. Hello? Yeah. You know who I am? What? I'm the what? Yeah, I know. I'm coming right here. Wait, where? I'm going where the yellow mark is. Oh my God! Legendary weapon the first time. This is the first chest.
Ander, can you turn that down, please? Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to get him into the trainer to like figure out what to do about that, you know.
I'm gonna try to kill someone. Well, I'm waiting for you. Why am I on a train? Shh, I'm just sniping people. No way. No way, I just stole the stuff. I just stole their stuff. I just stole their stuff. That's crazy. This is legendary. This is OP. What the flip? No way. Medkits? Yeah.
The Rangers. Yeah, well, both need trainers.
Shield. I got two. I got two pots of shield. Someone's coming.
All right, I'm getting close to being done with this guy. I'm doing all the highlights now of the weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a car over here. No, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna grab a car and come get you. Here's some meds. Yeah. Okay. Guys, follow me. I'm gonna go first. Why are you leaving my own back? That's my bed. I'm trying to find a car. It'll happen. Don't worry. It's fine. Where's my daughter?
Kitty, no,
I'm
stay.
coming. Ah! Wait, you got really one bullet. Backflip. Yeah? Nice on my finisher?
Yeah, I know, I am too. I'm excited to see like a whole army of them.
Yeah, real quick, let's go. Double backflip. I found triple.
I'm sure I will get really good at this in the future. It's just a matter of getting used to the um, the routine of this. So these first few ones I've just kind of been experimenting with the glowing effect and what colors to use for like the highlights and whatnot.
Why is people
So it's
having so much
definitely
legendary stuff right now?
Ugh,
Go to that gas station.
I'm pretty much just adding an orange highlight now.
I'm going to that gas station. I know what it is. I have to go to that gas station so I can refill. I'll get you when it's ready for you. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. You don't move. Dude, don't move. Stupid.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
Get out of here. Get out of here, boy. Box. Get out. I do not like box here. They shot car. Oh, you want to die, boy? You want to die, boy? I'm sorry, boy. I gotta kill this dude. This dude had pistol. Yes, 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 yes. Good car. Good car.
Must be referring to sports.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take it. Here, 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 here. I'm right here, I'm right here. Pick him up, pick him up. Here, here. Fist bump. Hold on. Fist bump. What the heck? Yeah, what the flip? Howley is so good at killing all my teammates. Get out of here. Get. Holy crap. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Hit me. So I know. Hit me. Okay, okay.
All right, I think I'm done, guys. Um,
I told you I'm good,
I'll
dude.
show you. Give me a second. I want to finish this guy too. I need to get
That could have killed me,
um,
by the way.
this stuff on here.
Let's get in, let's get in. Hold on, I need some meds. I shoot too. This is my only med I have. Shoot, 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 shoot. Preparation. Ew. Ew, he threw
Holy
it off
fuck!
the
I didn't mean to
roof.
grab all
I
that.
want to start the. Someone's going to my roof camp. Yeah. We got him.
All right.
I'm going in this.
So there's this guy.
I'm going in this car.
Nothing special, just a normal Custodes that I've done.
Hey, bro, you need to come in this car?
And then I'm gonna zoom in on this guy.
Okay, we got him, bro.
The edge highlighting kind of sucked ass. I'm not quite sure how well I got the glow effect on this. I tried to add like his face on the side of his face, glow effect, and then like around the plasma coil, I tried getting the edges. Here, I'll point with the. I tried getting the edges right here, like a lighter shade of red, so it shows, and then like his face, and then arms, and then like this top pauldron. I tried to get the glow effect to work. I don't know how well it came out, but I feel like I could probably clean this up a little bit more. Um, well, like for like, all right, let me show you. So like this edge highlight, um, up there I feel like it's fine, but like this stuff is just kind of meh, you know? It's just kind of all over the place. It's not consistent, is what um, I want to try to get, you know? Um, like it's kind of sporadic, and that's what I want to improve, you know? Especially like right up here on the backpack, it's like not the same size. Cat? No. Nope. Um, but yeah, I just still don't have the iconography for the shoulders, so you can't really tell it's a flesh tear until I get like the transfers and whatnot. But I still feel like I could do better with the glow effect. It's still kind of meh. But god damn, stay right there. So that's two done, and this is what I still have left to do. I have quite the selection to work with. Oh shit, this stuff came off. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute. But yeah, I feel like I'll get better with it. But um, yeah, got two done today. Oh wait, no, I still got to do the base. One second, Andrew.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna put all this. Yes, pile of opportunity.
Thanks for the paint.
All right, let's put all this away. Give me 1 second.
You just put a little bit of water in here and the paint and you
But
mix it.
yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna work on a Death Guard unit tomorrow. Um, so I'm gonna get all this put away, get everything figured out, and I'm gonna get off. I gotta call my girlfriend, do our nightly ritual of talking on the phone. But I hope you guys did enjoy. It was fun being with you here. Um, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out as always, and have a nice night.